afternoon and welcome to 5AB News. I'm Anna.
And I'm Bella, and today we are going to be taking a look at one of the world's most important practices of food manufacturing, agriculture.
That's right. We are going to look at some of the different ways of farming livestock and the effects they have on the environment.
Let's take a look at a large-scale farming technique for harvesting livestock known as CAFOs.
CAFOs stand for Concentrated Animal Feeding Operations. CAFOs are a type of large-scale farming technique for livestock farming that is commonly used with poultry, cattle, and hogs. This feeding method puts an emphasis on using minimal space to maximize output. CAFOs generate lots and lots of profit because they can fit thousands of animals into a small amount of space, focusing on the standardization and mechanization of animal care. Concentrated animal feeding operations only allow room for the animals themselves. They are not able to spread out and move around because thousands of animals are forced to live together in a very confined space. Because the cows are packed so tightly together, germs and diseases can spread faster from cow to cow. Cows in CAFOs are often given antibiotics to fight diseases that arise from the cramped conditions. Since the bacteria can evolve quickly, it easily becomes resistant to the antibiotics fed to the cows. Once the cows are sent to the market, the bacteria sometimes remains in the meat and can be consumed by humans. Additionally, CAFOs generate tons and tons of animal waste that isn't disposed of properly. This animal waste is generally applied to nearby farms as organic fertilizer, but is often overapplied. When it rains, the overapplied fertilizer can often produce nutrient runoff problems, and this issue can eventually pollute rivers and destroy access to safe drinking water or can cause declines in fish populations.
CAFOs are being used because they're easy. Caring for animals in a mass production style saves farmers a lot of money and space.
Despite being economically friendly, CAFOs definitely have their downsides, and the animals usually don't benefit from the profits. However, there are various other methods of farming livestock that are healthier for the animals, consumers, and the environment.
This morning, we've met with a local farmer who uses alternate farming techniques to care for her cattle. Let's cut to the footage from this morning.
So now we're on the way to Sarah's farm to learn a little bit about free-range farming and how she farms differently than CAFOs. So we're pretty excited.
Yes.
Hi Sarah, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. Thank you so much for having us. Yeah, thanks for coming.
Good afternoon. We're out here with Sarah, a local farmer in Belvedere, who's going to show us around her farm and explain to us how her farming methods of caring for her cows are different than CAFOs, or Concentrated Animal Feeding Operations. So Sarah, would you mind giving us a tour around your farm?
Sure, I'd love to. Come along. Let's go see the calves in the barn first. These are our youngest calves. We get them when they are about a week old, and then we give them milk until they're about a month old. And then once they're weaned off of milk, then we move them around the barn based on their age.
Nice, and how come you move it based on their age? Do they have to stay with the ones their age, right?
They don't have to, but it is nice. Then they are social animals, and they like to be with each other as they get older.
Nice.
So these ones are a little bit older.
Okay, they look different. What breed are they compared to the youngest ones?
Yeah, these ones are actually Holsteins, and the other ones over there that we saw before are Holstein Angus crosses.
Oh, very nice. Which breed is this guy?
So this one is a brown Swiss.
Okay. And then you guys farm for beef or dairy here?
We do beef.
Okay.
So you have all of these are males, they're steers. So we raise them up and sell them for beef.
Very cool. And then do you have any dairy cows here to provide milk?
Yes, I do actually have one. I have one Jersey cow that I show at the fair, and she is my one milk cow. So we milk her. She had her first calf last summer. So
Okay.
yeah, we milked her for about 6 months. And then after they're done milking, we dry them up. So then they, don't give milk anymore, but she will have another calf and then she'll milk again.
Very cool.
So, what's this right here?
This is our corn auger. So we put in whole corn and it shoots it up here into our corn grinder that spits out ground corn that we feed to our biggest cattle.
Oh, so do you guys grow that yourselves?
Yeah, we grow the corn ourselves, but then any supplements that we give them, like the Sweet 18 for the calves and then the 32 concentrate, which is just protein, see, they do have plenty of room. So they have this lot here and then the one up there. And in the winter, when it gets cold, we put them in the barn at night. And then in the summer, we put them out to pasture where they can eat primarily grass and they have plenty of room.
Oh, cool. Might be able to see the pasture.
Yeah, sure. Let's go.
All right, let's go. What's that?
That is our milking cow. She's a Jersey, and she's the one I take to the fair.
Oh, that's so cool. So what times of the year do the cows come out to the pasture?
Okay, we bring them out here in July after the freshest grass is gone, and then we leave them out here until about October when most of the grass is gone. She's out here now because it's just still grass that's out here, and she might as well eat it as long as it's still growing.
Very nice. Okay, so is she feeding the calves right now with their milk?
Not right now. We're actually using milk producer to feed the calves at the moment.
So I know you mentioned earlier that you dry her up when you don't need her milk anymore. Can you expand on that process?
Yeah, sure. So about 3 months before a cow is gonna calve, we dry the cows up. So that just involves basically you just stop milking. So you milk twice a day, and eventually you just stop, and that sends a message to their memory system to stop producing milk quicker.
That's very interesting. So do the cows get any supplements or anything when you feed them?
Yeah, the only supplements they get is salt, and salt just when they eat the salt, it helps them make the most of what they eat, and it helps them digest.
Nice. And then where does the cow's water come from?
We have a well, so we have a hydrant that pumps our water from the well and gives them water.
So what's the typical selling process of a cow like?
Yeah, so once they get to about 2 years old, then we like to push the grain and fatten them up. And then a trucker comes and takes about 10 at a time up to an auction barn where they're butchered and the meat is sold.
Cool.
So then as you can see, there's a lot of manure behind us. So
How do you eliminate the waste?
yeah, we use this actually as organic fertilizer.
Cool. Do you put it on the fields?
Yep. Would you like to see?
Yes, please. Thank you. So how often or how many times a year do you guys put the manure on the fields?
We usually spread manure about twice in the spring before we plant the seeds, and then usually once in the fall after the harvest is over.
Oh, and how do you apply the manure to the field?
Yeah, that is our manure spreader down there. So a tractor will pull that along and it spins out manure onto the field.
Wow, that's amazing. All right, let's wrap up our day by visiting the cows one last time.
All right.
Next up, we have the cows in line for individual interviews.
Thank you so much, Sarah, for letting us be able to come to your farm and learn about your cattle. We
Yeah,
wish you
thanks
the
for
best
coming.
of luck.
Thank you.
Yeah, good luck. Thank
Bye.
you. It was
Bye.
nice seeing you.
We were so grateful for the opportunity to visit a local farm and see how their methods compare to a concentrated animal feeding operation.
It's really interesting to see how a free-range alternative farm is much different than the CAFO farms. Even though CAFOs and free-range farms produce approximately the same amount of meat per animal, free-range options are much more sustainable and healthier for consumers in the long run.
In a cow's lifetime, it consumes around 9,000 pounds of food. At the end of their lives, cows typically weigh around 1,500 pounds, and 500 pounds of meat from the 1,500 pounds will be sent to grocery stores or sold locally.
Thank you once again to Sarah for letting us visit her farm to learn more about free-range farming. And we hope that you have gained some knowledge about a more environmentally friendly way of cattle farming.
This has been 5AB News, and thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.